If you're on Ozempic, Wegovy, Manjaro, or Zepbound, and you're wondering, what the heck do I eat? Well, I've got you covered. Today, I'm going to be giving you the 10 actual foods that make your GLP journey easier, smoother, and quite frankly, more enjoyable. And I'm not just going to list the foods for you. I'm going to be telling you why they work, how to prep them, and how each one protects your metabolism, digestion, and your energy. And make sure you stick around to the end because the number 10 food that I'm going to share with you is the one that everybody forgets. It's overlooked. And for me, it's the most important one for long-term success. I'm Dr. JJ Mayo. I'm a retired university nutrition professor, registered dietitian, and I work with GLP-1 users every day. And I hear the same question. This is why they come to me, is they always ask, what should I eat? Why am I not hungry? Is this normal? That suddenly my food tastes like cardboard. And if you've asked yourself any of these questions, then yes, it's normal. And no, you're not just the only one. So you're in good company. GLP-1 medicines change the way you experience food. And we just have to be okay with that. And that's exactly why choosing the right foods matter more than ever when you're on the medicine, because GLP-1 medicines are going to reduce your hunger. And so then quality really does matter. And these GLP-1 medicines, we know they slow your digestion, they keep you fuller longer, and they help your brain to understand that, hey, I'm full and this is what fullness feels like. And one of the other benefits that's not talked about enough, in my opinion, is the fact that it significantly reduces food noise. So you're not thinking about food. And that part is amazing. But here's the challenge. When you're eating less, your body kind of becomes picky. It wants nutrients, not just calories. And if you don't give it what it needs, you might deal with things like fatigue and muscle loss and constipation, and at some point, probably plateaus. And I know none of us want that. So today, let's fix that and give you these 10 foods. They're going to help you feel good from the inside out. If you're ready, let's get started. So food number 1, and again, these are in no order, except for the last one's kind of my favorite and it's my staple. But food number 1 is salmon. That's exactly right. Salmon, the fish. So salmon is basically the Beyonce of protein, if you want to think about it. It's rich in omega-3s. It supports heart health. It reduces inflammation and gives you vitamin D as well as an important vitamin B12. And how do we prepare this? Well, salmon's pretty easy to cook. You throw it on a skillet, you bake it, with some lemon, put some olive oil and pepper on it, 10 to 15 minutes, skin side down, boom, done. It's filling, it's satisfying, and it's super GLP-1 friendly. And tell me in the comments below, is salmon one of these foods that you eat on a regular basis? And again, we tend to need fatty fish, and it's recommended a couple times a week. It's not like you have to eat this every single day, but it's something that should be a staple that you should think about eating on a regular basis. So food number 2, and I even brought this one with me, Greek yogurt. Gotta love it. Greek yogurt. And I mean plain Greek yogurt, not the kind that has 50 grams of sugar and melts like, when put it in your mouth, it melts like birthday cake. That's not what we're talking about. This one gives you protein, probiotics, calcium, B12, and when you throw in some fruit and some cinnamon, maybe, you just make it how you like it, and you have a gut-friendly, protein-loaded snack or breakfast that keeps you full for hours. And it's great for people whose stomach get a little weird on GLP-1s in the morning. So, yeah, again, pick your favorite brand, but this one in particular, for 3/4 a cup, has about, how many grams? Got 17 grams of protein. Can't beat it. And so then the number 3 food is eggs. I got some of those too. Eggs are one of my favorites. Eggs are affordable, they're versatile, and packed with protein, B vitamins, and choline. And you can cook them in all kinds of ways. You can scramble them, you can boil them, you can turn them into an omelet. I usually would just do the scrambled and put them on a bagel. My wife loves to do things called frittatas. You really can't mess up eggs, and they keep you full longer than almost any other breakfast food. If you're constantly hungry at night, try adding breakfast, some of these eggs for breakfast in the morning, and add it into your routine and see what happens. My guess is you're going to feel fuller for longer. So that's my third food, eggs. Number 4, I've got this one with me too because I keep, as a registered dietitian, I keep these as staples. Number 4 is spinach. Uh, Spinach, I kind of think of it as the quiet overachiever. It's just chock full of nutrients. It's got iron, folate, magnesium, vitamin K, fiber. It basically disappears into whatever you want to cook. You put it in a soup, you put it in a salad, and top it off. A handful of eggs, smoothies, you name it. You don't really have to taste it if you don't want to, but you put it on a sandwich. But your gut will certainly thank you, because if GLP-1s are slowing things down a bit too much, you need something like the spinach to make it easy and go easy on your stomach. So that's number 4. Food number 5. Whew, I've got this one too, right here. I call them bloobs, blueberries. That's right. And they're the perfect sweet fix for you. They're packed with antioxidants, vitamin C, fiber, and help support your blood sugar and keep it stable. That's one of the things when you're watching on Ozempic or Manjaro, you are taking this for blood sugar, it's going to help. Had half a cup of yogurt, you can combine some of these foods, half a cup of yogurt, some oatmeal, or just eat them straight out of the container like candy. Boop, no problem. And unlike a lot of fruit, you don't get the big sugar spikes. Okay, so it's a win-win. Love it. And then food number 6, and I should have grabbed it from the pantry, but I didn't. Number 6 is beans and lentils. These little guys are the unsung hero of fullness. They're loaded with protein, fiber, iron, folate. You can cook them in a variety of different ways. You can simmer them with broth. You can, put them in a soup, a couple of soups, whether it be a queso soup, whether it be a 5-bean supreme, you name it. You can toss it on a salad. You can just open up a can, put it on your plate, and eat it with the rest of your meal as a side. It's going to help digestion. It's going to keep things moving. And to be honest, it's something that every GLP-1 user needs to think about putting into their staple. And everybody's a little different, because I know sometimes you eat too much of these beans and those and may get a little gassy. So just watch that, okay? Watch for the gas. All right, we're on number 7. Food number 7 is avocados. Avocados are awesome. They're creamy. They're satisfying. And this is where we're going to get our healthy fat, along with potassium, as well as some fiber in these. So add a quarter of an avocado to your toast, add it on a salad. There's just all kinds of different ways. Some people will actually take half and put some protein, like some tuna or something, and put it right in there and eat it straight out. Like I said, it's important to have these healthy fats, mainly to balance your hormones and just to fill you up. And because in a fat-phobic society here, we need more fat, and don't be afraid and don't fear the fat. It's going to be helpful for your weight loss. It's going to fill you up. All right. So number 8, cottage cheese. Cottage cheese personally is not one of my favorites. I use others, but cottage cheese is great because it's a slow digesting protein. It's going to help protect your muscle as you continue to lose this weight. Now, what you can do is add berries to it, tomatoes, cucumbers, and even mix it into your smoothie, which is something, if I was going to consume it, that's what I would do to get that creaminess. And if you're struggling to hit your protein goal, then this is an easy way to do it. And now online, from what I've seen, there's all different types of recipes with cottage cheese. So give them a try. And then number 9. Oh, I think I've got this one back here. Reach. Number 9 is oatmeal. It has something called beta-glucan, which is a special type of soluble fiber. We know that we're going to get our soluble fiber from oatmeal. It's going to help stabilize your blood sugar. Again, you can't overdo it. It's going to support digestion and lower your LDL cholesterol. You can cook these rolled oats or with water or milk. And you know what I've been doing lately in my Greek yogurt? I've been putting a little granola, but I've been adding some of this just straight into it with my blueberries. It's super filling. And depending if you want it warm, then you can heat it up. And so it's something on a cold morning that just tastes good. And for most people, it's pretty gentle on the stomach. So let's get to the last one. Number 10, and I didn't bring it, and I should have. This is one I think was overlooked because a lot of times we think it's boring. One of the most overlooked healthy foods, and that's going to be chicken breast. Now, I know you're like, what, I wait around for chicken breast? Yeah, it's not glamorous, it's not trendy, but it's packed with lean protein, B vitamins, selenium. It's easy to digest, and it's incredibly versatile. You can grill it, you can bake it, you can shred it and put it on a taco, you can air fry it. And you can even go to Sam's, Costco, or Walmart and get a rotisserie chicken. Love it. It's going to preserve your muscle, your metabolism, and it's going to help you with this weight loss and get that quality nutrition and get that quality protein. Let's clear up a few myths. One of the myths is that you can eat anything you want to on a GLP-1 and expect to feel great. That's not the case. Carbs are allowed, especially smart carbs like the ones we talked about, like oats and beans and fruit. And no, protein won't bulk you up. It protects your muscle, and which keeps your metabolism revved up. So you also hear a lot about fat-free. Fat-free is not necessarily healthier. You need these healthy fats for hormones, for energy, and for fullness. And so always think about when you're putting together your healthy plate, think about protein and starting with that. Do I have protein on my plate? Do I have some veggies? Where's my healthy fat? It can really be that simple. And let's just talk about safety for a moment. On these medicines, not everybody is right for the medicine. You should avoid them or really talk to your doctor. If you have a personal history of medullary thyroid cancer, or you have pancreatitis, gallbladder issues, or severe gastroparesis, just know that. Or if you're pregnant or planning to get pregnant, another situation is if you have had in the past an eating disorder or you've got some disordered eating, just be sure you talk to your provider. That's not me per se making this recommendation, but talk to your provider on this. So let me give you just a sample day of a GLP-1 friendly eating plan that a lot of my patients will love and my clients love. So one is breakfast. Let's just start out with some eggs with spinach, whether it be 2 eggs, 3 eggs, and you could make that into an omelet even if you wanted to. Lunch would be something like grilled chicken with veggies. Your snack could be Greek yogurt and berries. And then for dinner, you could follow it up with some salmon and some beans or some kind of veggie soup. That works. It's balanced, nourishing, and keeps you full without overwhelming your stomach. So just know that I'm here for you. And there's a lot of mistakes. We're talking about these foods, but there's a lot of mistakes that users make on GLP-1s. And I created a resource called the 5 Top GLP-1 Mistakes Users Make. And if you're interested in getting that download, just type in mistakes in the comments and I'll send it your way. And once again, if you're really focused, and you'll see a lot of these foods that we've talked about today actually have protein in them. If you want to learn more about protein and how much you need, then go ahead again and click on this video right here, and we'll be talking at you soon.